So for this one on the review packet, what we'll do is show on Geometry Sketchpad, because I can't really show you what I'm doing on the paper here, but if we want to find the center of dilation, what we have to do is understand the concept, which I'll write down afterwards, that the image, the pre-image, and the center are all collinear. That means on the same line, but I'll write that out in a minute. Let's head right over to Geometry Sketchpad to show you what I would do. If this was the setup, okay, and I wanted to find the center of dilation, what I'd do is I'd take a straight edge that would connect B prime, the image, and B, the pre-image. So let's construct that line. Now somewhere on this line is going to be the center. I just don't know where. Okay, but what happens is if we connect C to C prime and continue that path, wherever those cross, wherever those two linear paths cross, is going to be the center of dilation, right there. So that's essentially all we're going to do for work is use your straight edge. So we'll go back over and write those concepts down. So again, the concepts here are the center, pre-image, and image are all collinear. So draw a straight path. Using the straight edge. Don't do it freehand. They're going to be able to tell when they score it. For B prime, so you're going to construct a line, and C to C prime, the line. Now, the point where those lines cross, intersect, is the center of dilation. Okay. For this one, we're going to use, again, the straight edge, or the compass tool this time. Now, this is a unique situation where the center of dilation is on the line. So when center of dilation is on the line, for the points E and F, let's back up actually. If we want to dilate, when we dilate a line, and the center of dilation is on the line, we get the same line. We get an image that is the same line. Now, the individual points E and F, they will change. Okay, now we can't freehand this, we can't guess it. I'm going to just estimate it here, but then show you on Geometry Sketchpad exactly what we got to do. So basically, P is the center of dilation. We're gonna dilate both E and F by a scale factor of 2. So whatever this distance is, let's say it were 10. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take this distance here, and we're going to turn it into 20. So I would guess right about there. That would be where E prime would land. Now, it's still on the same line, which is what this point is, this idea. So then from here to here is going to be 20. Double that, right? Let's assume for a minute then that maybe E to F is 15. So E to F prime is also going to be that same distance, about 15. Or double that distance to make it from here to here 30. So basically we're doubling the distance. This is where F prime is going to land. Notice that we still get the same line Okay, E prime F prime is the same line as EF, and that is because the center of dilation is on line EF. Okay, now let's actually go over to Geometry Sketchpad and show it how to do it with the compass. Okay, back over here. So we're doing, let's see, number, is it 18? Yeah, I think it's 18. We're supposed to be using the compass tool, but I can't show you exactly how to do that. What you're going to do is you're going to put the center of your compass tool on P. What you're going to do is you're going to find the radius that barely passes through E. This is one way to do it. And we're going to construct that circle. Now, what we're going to do next is use that same sized circle. Okay. We're going to put the compass tool, we're going to slide the center from P up to E. And we're going to do that again. Same radius, but the center's now at E. And this is going to be E prime. Now the reason is because it'll be double the distance that E to P was. Okay, so that's where E prime will land. Now we have to leave some of these marks to show, we have to leave some of these circles, part of the circle. We probably can only have to go, let's try to, whoops. Probably don't have to do the whole thing, but we've got to at least get an arc that's a good enough amount to show that we actually use the compass tool. You're also seeing possibly a different way to do it. Could have put your center here to begin with, figured out the radius that went there, and there. The only thing I'm teaching you is what do we do if there's a third or fourth that we'd have to do. Just keep sliding your compass tool, draw another circle. All right, now for F, it's a whole different ballgame. So we have a, go to E to F, construct that segment. You're going to put your compass tool there. Okay, find the radius that passes through F and draw another circle. Maybe what we'll do is put a different color. Yeah, let's make that, I don't know, something we could see here. Just make it a bit black. So you can see the difference here. The green is the first one. You can see the black is much bigger because F's further away. Now we're going to put the compass tool up here and construct that circle. Same radius, got to use the same radius. So that's where F prime will land. And that's going to be our construction. Again, you can't erase the marks. You got to show that you actually did use your compass tool to measure these things. And there it is. Okay, let's go over to the next problem. All right, so similar concept. Again, what's going to happen is you're going to get a triangle that's inside, and I'll show you how to construct that. That's going to be pretty challenging. So I'll show that on Geometry Sketchpad. Okay, back over here. Basically what we have to do is the perpendicular bisector of the segment that joins H to M. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick any random radius on the compass tool that I want, and I'm going to construct a circle centered at M. Now whatever radius I use there, I'm also going to use, but put my center at H. What's going to happen is those are going to cross. Okay? Wherever those circles cross should be right in the center of HM, and it'll also be perpendicular. Okay? All we need, though, is this midpoint. That's where H prime is, because we're dilating by a scale factor of a half. You have to go from the center M. So half the distance would be where the perpendicular bisector hits HM. So that's going to be H prime. Now that is, unfortunately, going to have to be done 3 times. So this construction is going to get pretty messy. Okay? Let's put these as dashed to try to make it a little less. A little less difficult. Okay. I'm going to construct that segment. All right. Now, I already have this circle there. I could use that same one. Okay. What I need to do is I'll explain this again. We got to do the same process for MG. We got to find the middle of it. The way we do that is we use we construct the perpendicular bisector again. So let's say we just use this same circle here. If it's big enough to overlap with the next one, let's just use it. So what we're going to do then is move our compass tool over to G, and we're going to construct the same size circle. If you use a different radius circle, what ends up happening is that you won't hit the center. You'll be perpendicular to the segment, but you wouldn't be in the center. The center comes from using the same exact size circle. So right there, construct that line, and then right where that line hits is going to be the midpoint, and that's of course going to be now G prime. G prime. Okay, and last one. Same thing. I'll use the same radius again, I hope. I hope it'll cross. If not, we'll just have to start over and do a bigger one. Okay, I'm going to use the same radius all 4 times. They do cross, so we're in good shape here. Construct that line, and they hit right there. That's going to be J prime. Okay, so that's what the construction dilation scale factor of a half is going to look like. And here is our image. Construct those segments. Let's make those thick so you can really see what's going on. So that finishes up that one. I can explain, yeah, it's going to be a long video. Hopefully you can see what I did. Dilation scale factor of a half, you're looking for the middle of all the segments that join the pre-image to the center. All right, that'll be it for this one. The rest